Hello everyone, my name is Malou Kaluza. I've been with the company for more than 23 years right now. I've started from a very junior position up to the position that I have today. And I'm very happy to be with you today to share my breast cancer story. Cancer made me realize a lot of things. My physical health was very, very important. Before the diagnosis, I live a very sedentary life. I don't do a lot of exercises. I travel a lot in my work. And, I even forgot my yearly physical examination, my health examination. And I think that was a big lesson for me. I had to change my life. I had to change my lifestyle from food, from making sure that I have regular exercises, from making sure that I have a very clear mindset. I have a very positive outlook in life. It's a tough work, but that's actually very, very important for us, especially for breast cancer survivors, because that the diagnosis, the treatment, it will not end there. We will have our yearly checkups, our yearly scans, and again, you will have to go through all of that fears and worries, and again, and I think we really have to build that strength inside of us to make sure that we remain strong as we continue to battle cancer. I was diagnosed with breast cancer, stage 2B, in March 2016, and I clearly remember this day. I felt that lump through my own self-examination, and I went to my OB-GYN for my yearly checkup, but I told her that I felt that lump. She initially told me that it could just be a cyst, that it could be benign because of my age and it's normal, but I felt bad about the lump and I insisted for her to check it via ultrasound, and true enough, she found out it was cancerous. So my breast doctor confirmed through biopsy that it was indeed cancer, and I can still clearly remember, I was dumbfounded, me and my husband, and for a few minutes, we were just silent, just taking it all in, and really just thinking about all the worst possible scenarios already. But then I got out of that state. I cannot afford to be in that state, so me and my husband quickly dive into action and prepare and plan and ask all the questions that we have to my doctor. 2 weeks later, we scheduled my surgery, and after the surgery, they found out I had one lymph node that had cancer cells, so my doctor told me that I had to undergo chemotherapy and radiation, plus the fact that my cancer cells are hormone estrogen positive, so I also had to go through a targeted therapy as well. So having cancer and having all this information after the surgery, that I had to go through chemotherapy and everything, to say that it shook me and shocked me is an understatement. I think cancer, diagnosis does a lot of things to you, but that's why we all need support. We all need the emotional support, especially emotional support from our family, from our friends. I got a lot of those from my work family, even from our customers in Kyonet. I was surrounded by support and love and received so many prayers, which I believe to also help me. It is very, very important for a person with cancer, diagnosed with cancer, to have that support, to have that emotional support. Cancer did a lot of things to me, but it also taught me a lot of things. It taught me to live in the present moment. It taught me to be very grateful. When I wake up today, I feel very grateful, because not everyone has the blessing to wake up in the morning, right? And it taught me to have a better perspective. I also don't sweat the small stuff. in my life nowadays. Especially if it's worry, if it's fear, if it's anger, I don't basically focus on all of these things. Yes, I go through all of these things, but having cancer and living my life right now as if that I don't have so much time in my life will give you a better perspective. So cancer has this power to bring you to some to negative space, especially on your mind. Your mind will tell you that you'll probably not able to survive this, it's going to be worst, and all of these negative things, especially when you're undergoing treatment. When I was undergoing my treatment, especially the chemotherapy, of course, all the effects of chemotherapy, plus all these negative things, that are kind of like playing on your mind. They were actually, that was the worst for me. And I had to gather all my strength, my resilience, and my faith to overcome all of that. Because if I know that if I will overcome all this negativity in my mind, then that's 50% of my body. The other 50% would be physical. So we all have the capacity to overcome that. We all have the resilience. We just really have to make sure that it's there, that we really discover it. I think we all did. I mean, going through cancer is the most toughest thing ever that I've experienced in my life. As a breast cancer survivor for nearly 7 years, I would like to reiterate the importance of taking care of yourself, to be your own advocate, to support causes and initiatives that fight this disease. We have to inspire and support each other. We have to tell our stories, because the more we tell our stories, the more women will be very aware and conscious of what breast cancer is. October is the Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and we're doing a lot of activities like this one to make sure that every woman will be aware of what this disease is. Prevention is better than cure. If we are aware, then we would know what to do or what not to do. It's very, very important. Thank you everyone for having me. And thank you for putting this event together to inspire, educate, and strengthen women. And for a lot of women to be aware with this breast cancer. We can beat this. And we still have a long way to really create our beautiful stories. Thank you.